sure you subscribe to the channel, press subscribe, and then there'll be a little bell button. Make sure you press the little bell button and just hit that little notification sign, press save, and there you're done. Make sure you slap that like button, comment something down below. Right, so let me show you how to make this underground torture chamber. Ho, it's getting eerie. Right, so as you can see, I've got the skull ready. I've actually already done a tutorial on this nether portal skull. Now, you could obviously do this underground as well. So the space you will need is a 43 by 33. So if you dig that whole space out, and you need it 15 high. So if you wanted to do that underground, you can do that underground. But I think it'd be pretty awesome underground, to be fair. But first, we've got to start off and do this wall. Now, this wall is 21 by 15 high, so just do a brick wall in the stone brick like that, and then you need to follow this tutorial. So when you start the tutorial, make sure you've got 1, 2, 3 spaces. So you would start with these 3 at the front. No, in fact, you'd start with these 3 at the front. So you need 2 spaces. 2 spaces, and make sure you start directly in the middle. So the middle block would be this one if you want it to look like this, right? And then you've got the nether portal in. So go and do that tutorial right now. You don't have to do that, but you definitely learn something. So what we're going to start and do, so once you've got that brick wall, what you need to do, counting that as 1, we're going to go all the way across here by 31. And you can actually just line it on the ground with polished andesite. So you get your polished andesite and move it all the way along. Now, you're going to have to listen carefully for this. If you're intermediate, it might be a difficult tutorial, but hopefully I can explain enough. Now, we're going to do this on both sides, so making sure you've got the polished andesite. You can fill in all the floor as well. But what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be removing blocks from this, because obviously you imagine if I take out a lot of the blocks, it's going to be too long of a tutorial or too hard to explain. So really I need to do it like this. So once we've got all our polished andesite, I can start to show you the main wall foundation. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do height wise. This is all freestyle. So basically it's just kind of, I don't know. I'm going to leave that stripe there for now. So hopefully you've got the polished andesite going all the way around. You're going to have that all filled in as well with the polished andesite. So you should have just a square. You should have that going up like that. And then we've got a 43 by 33 radius going all the way around. Now, what I'm going to do for this is get the stone brick and go around the 33, making sure you've got a 5 gap in between, walking all the way around. Now at the back here you should have a 5 gap as well, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. So you'd have this wall going all the way around, and I'm going to do it 6 high, because I think the torture chambers, we'll start and do this bit. So starting from our big wall here, we're going to have 5 gaps and then count 3 blocks. 5 gaps, 3, 5 gaps, 3, 5 gaps, 3, and we should have this here. So this will go 3, 4, 5, 6. This will go over the top, and these will come all the way up to the top here. Now I think when we put our cages in, because these are going to be like torture dungeons, I might have to actually bring it down a bit further, but I'm going to maybe put some detail into that wall. So we're going to basically bring all these, and this at the other side is going to be exactly the same. So basically bring those up to 6, that going all the way across. And for here as well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is going all the way across like this to here. And then what we're going to do on the top, let me just bring this all the way around. Hopefully I'm explaining it good enough. I'm sure more advanced builders will be able to pick this up, but it's going to be exciting what I can kind of come up with for this. I'm not too sure yet, but once we've done that at the bottom and we've brought all those up, what we're going to do is just fill in all this wall at the top at this height. So this height will be going all the way across here to the other side of here, like this. So this will be coming up and just boxing off the whole top. So I'll get my world edit out and I'll show you what I mean. So this bit will be all filled in. I'll just do it to here. So // set stone brick. So you'll have to pause the video and get it filled in. So yeah, this is what I mean. Like down here, we'll have our little cages. So this is coming up here. I'm definitely going to do some detail at the top, and we'll figure out a cage. Now this back bit, you're probably wondering what we're going to do with this. This is actually going to go all the way round, and it's just going to be filled in normal. But at the top of here, this is going to be boxed off. And this is where we can have like our little torture rooms, where we'd have like kind of prison cells, I guess. So this would be going all the way up here and around like this, and just filling in the top. Now we will be removing blocks, so I do apologise for that, but this is the only way to do it, basically. But hopefully it's something different. This I'm kind of I want to experiment with a few different things and try and give you guys some different content. I don't think I've done a torture chamber yet. I'm definitely going to do a public execution stand and stuff like that. Maybe a medieval market as well. So this will be up to this height, like this. So that wall is going to be all filled in. So this one here, you'll see what I mean. So these are going to be kind of the back cages, so I can get that filled in quickly. We can fill this one in to here as well, so we get that filled in quickly. Why did that not work? Right, fill that in and set stone brick. There we go. Okay, so for down here, this is going to be all the way across here, making sure we're keeping to that same height all the way around, and we'll do it for the back here as well to this point. I was going to speed it all up, but to be honest, since I've got world edit, I don't think I really need to. Plus people can kind of see what I'm on about, like this over like that. I don't know why I did that. That filled this whole back wall in. Now for the detail for this, I'm going to do it all in plain, but I think a bit later I can fill in the detail. Now on top of here, this is what I mean. This is going to be kind of like filled all in the top here, like this. So this is going to be all filled in. This here as well. Let's see. I've got level with this. Boom. I'm going to have to change the time soon because it's getting quite dark. Time set 0. It's good to have world edit as well. It's nice to be able to do this sort of stuff and not have to do it block for block. But if you're in survival, definitely get me on Twitter, man. If you've done all this, you're a legend. Why am I time setting that? Don't know. Get this all the way over here. Now I definitely want to do some kind of walkway into it, because obviously we're going to have it level. So making sure you are level with this bit. Wait. And this as well. We're going to have to put them at the side. I think we should, making sure it's level with that, it should be perfectly level, and the same with this as well. So I'm going to have this walkway through here, and obviously smash this through, and this through as well. That going over the top, so height wise, that's 1, 2, 3, like that, and this is going to go up, and then we can actually put our torture chambers at the side. Maybe some cells we might make them bigger, because it might like have quite a few people in. Let's get this going across here, like this, and then this built like this. We're definitely going to do some kind of archway, like that. Could we do a cell here? I guess we can divide these bits up. Yeah, in fact, I'm going to divide this bit up, like this, and then these ones here, because it's opposite this, we could have cells that curl round. So this could be maybe to keep some people in, maybe quite a lot of people actually, like that. And then these walls here, what we can do is, so they've got a bit more space, is divide it up down the middle here. So that wall will be coming up, and that wall will be coming up, and these walls are coming up. So I'll speed it this little bit up where I actually take these and speed it and bring them up to the top. Right, so as you can see, I've brought these walls up, and you should have that small wall running all the way round. And then what I've done is brought these up here, and then you should have this going round to the back. Now, round at the back, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that yet. This might be a cage where we cage it off here, like this side here. So I'm going to fill that wall in, and the same with this one. And I kind of want circular saw kind of things coming out where the skeleton skull is. I think that might be quite cool. So I'll bring this wall up and the one at the other side real quick. Okay, so what I've done is I've filled in all the floors with the polished andesite, and now we can start to work on each individual cell. Now, obviously for these cells here, they're pretty much, I'll kind of work with one of these, and these can pretty much the same, but here is going to be a little bit different. Now, what I'm going to do for this bit, I'm probably going to go like this to here, same at this side, so we've got a 2 gap there. And then we're going to have maybe a 1 doorway in there, and that going up to the top, and that going up to the top like that. Now across the top here, I've got to fill that in, so I could just fill that in. I don't know how I'm going to light it actually, especially with shaders, but I'm sure I'll figure something out. Now across the top here, we're going to do this. Get this going across here, and then we can start to put our cages in. Now we need a doorway to get in. So I'm thinking maybe the doorway is going to be here, so just the 2 walkway in, and then fill these in as normal, like that. But if you want to add more detail just for these ones, I think I'm going to put this across like this. Something like that. I think that looks quite nice. So like that, and then we've got that, well, for a torture chamber anyway. I don't know, you know. That across there, and then 1, 2 down here, so we've got the doorway and that going up. Now we'll work on a cell. I think for this bit as well, I kind of want something like this, and then we can go like this, just so the doorway's a little bit different, and then this going across the top like that, just kind of like grand entrance. We can always take stuff out of the wall and make like patterns in it and stuff like that. I think that's what I'm going to do here. For this bit, this is going to go all the way up to the top, and this is going to go all the way up to the top as well from these ones. And we're obviously going to have, I think I might actually do grids or something. I think that might look quite scary. Get this one going to the top, and then we'll do the same for these 2 here as well, and then we can actually start working on our main cells and actually fitting them in and getting like the stuff in that we'd actually have in. So these go to the top, and I don't know, I kind of want to do a pattern for like this back wall here. Let's go 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1, 2, like that. And then something like this, you know. And then for the design, I would say across the top here we'll fill that in, and then across this top here we'll fill that in, and we will fill this top bit in, because that's actually going to be full bricks anyway, because the top's going to basically go over it. Get that over there, and now behind it we can get our black wool, black blocks, whatever black blocks of your choice, and we can actually fill that in. We're still working within the area of 43 by 31, so it still should be pretty cool. You can actually put a light source there. I think that might work. Let's have a look, see what it looks like on the inside. Yeah, something like that. It's pretty cool. Then for these slab bits, I'm wanting to do something a little bit different, but Okay, so what I've done the slabs and I've actually put the black wool behind it. I think it looks quite good. You don't have to do this. This is just kind of like extra detail, so I can kind of show you guys. Now at the front of this thing here, I kind of, I don't know, I kind of want to bring this out, you know, and then put like a sea lantern just in the middle there. Put a little sea lantern in the middle there, just give a bit of light. Now we can work on these dungeons. Now, across the top here, I'm going to fill this going all the way across and all the way round, so across all the top of these ones. Okay, so we're going all the way across the top. Now, for this, what I might do is just do something like this, you know. A doorway for each one in the middle and put bars all the way around, but at the same time maybe just something like this, so the doorway would be here and then the rest would be bars, obviously to the right hand side. So I'll just do one cell and then I'm going to replicate it for all the other cells. So this would be the first one here. Now on the inside we might put some cauldrons. Right, let's get some cauldrons out. So we're basically replicating this for each one. Now you're more than welcome to do your cell however you want. I might put like 2 there, and then we can get something like just a little flatbed there. Maybe we might actually put some stuff like tripwires that kind of look like those chain things that come down, and maybe something like this going up the top. Maybe something like that, you know, just a kind of that sort of thing. On the inside we could maybe have a little table, but that's too much luxury, I think. I don't know. For little gaps in the wall and stuff, you could have like little gaps of light peeking through, so like just little gaps here and there. And what you can do as well, just to kind of mess it up, is cracked brick and mossy brick, and then if you would like you could always get some cobblestone slab just for like bits in here, you know, on the floor, just to kind of make it a little bit more messy. Obviously cracked brick, completely random, just completely randomize it. If you would like, you could have like a hole in the ceiling where you would maybe get some iron bars and just something at the top like that. Obviously it'd be dark in here, you would have stuff around it, you could have some moss kind of travelling down here, you could even put some vines in here and stuff like that. Let's see what else. What's cobwebs? Almost forgot about you guys. And then maybe some mushrooms growing. And what you can do to add even more detail is get some grass or some grass blocks or something, dirt blocks. Get some dirt for on the floor, or some grass, even just grass, and you can kind of fill it in, and you'd have like weeds growing in like that. It just gives it like that dungeon sort of feel. You can even have some flowers growing in there, but I doubt any flowers would bloom. Mushrooms would definitely grow in here. I think it's too light through there, isn't it? There, like a mushroom there. But obviously you could put something like something blocking the light going through there. But I think something like that, just a quick cobweb in the corner looks fine. But for little chambers there, I think that's pretty wicked. So yeah, I'm going to do that for every single one of these, and then we can start to work on circular saws in the middle, maybe some blood draining down there, maybe some like vents where it's got lava underneath the ground. It's going to be pretty cool, so I'm going to do all these cells real quickly. Even these ones you can kind of decorate how you like, but kind of base it on this. Use this as a template, and then you can do it for all the way around. So I'm just going to quickly do all this stuff. Yeah. Right, so as you can see, it's taken a while. I've put redstone dust on the floor as well, and just kind of changed it up. As you can see, I've put some back walls on here. Every single cell is slightly tweaked and slightly different. So we've got the blood on there, and over here as well. It's a different one. Do you see how it's just slightly different? Like in here, we've got like a little hanging thing here, and then this cobwebs. It's got all the redstone all over the place. And then what I've done is put a door on. So from the inside I've placed a door, which is the spruce door, put a little handle on the outside, and yeah, I think they all got a slight unique little sort of thing, like more bars in places, different bits of grass in different areas. Like on this back wall, I've taken it out and put bars in there so you can actually see in the back there. Might actually light it up or something like that, maybe put some lava. But yeah, hopefully you've got that done. You've got a little bit of inspiration to build your very own. And then yeah, let's work on something like, I want a public execution stand. Now what I'm going to do for this, I think I might use the spruce, to be honest, but at the same time what I'm wanting to do is do something like this. Now we get this going up here and this going out like this, so I'm going to bring it up to about this point here, bring that out, and then this going down to here, so like support beams on the outside. So this will bring up to here, and then we can actually double these across, so we can bring it round to here. We can actually take those slabs out there, just so it kind of fits in a little bit better. So we bring this up to here, bring this up to here, and then we can actually make these stands. So I'm going to do it for each one. We're going to leave it there. So we'll do that, that, and that, and then we've got this one as well. So I'll bring this up. So I'm going to speed this up and do the other side as well. So we're basically bringing it up to this level all the way round. I might actually do this as well, just across the top, so it kind of like interlocks in. I'm going to get rid of that redstone dust there. So yeah, I'm going to do the same on this side. Okay, so on the ground level now, I'm going to get the slabs like this. It's going to go up like this on each one. And then at the very top, I'm going to run this going all the way across. I might actually come out like that, going all the way around. So hopefully you've got those. And at the bottom here, what I'm going to do is place one of these on each one of these going all the way around. It's just adding a little bit of design to the build. Okay, so we've got that going round it. Now what I'm wanting to do here, I'm not sure how I'm going to do it yet. So 1, 2, we'll try this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, another 3, and then 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and do the same here. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. It'll go up like that, and that should meet in the middle. Why is that not working properly? Wait. That's oh no, that's 2. So that should be 2. Then that goes on to 3, and then this one across the top will be 5. Just like that. So we've got little archways going across, and we're going to do it for each one. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 3, 5, 3, 2. So I'm going to do it for each one of these podiums. Now for this last one here, I'm not sure if I should do it because it might cover the skull, so I might just do it for these two, and then for this one here I might just have this going up to the very top of the roof like this, like that, and the same for this one. Okay, so as you can see, we've got those archways going up there, and we can definitely add some more detail in between these little bits here. So I'm going to go up at the side here. I'm going to do it for all of them actually. Except this one might be a bit different. I might just do it for this one grid. So this going to the top, and then we can do those lines again. But then I want to start adding in the torture chamber stuff just to kind of fill it in. I kind of want it quite messy and quite busy, this place. So get something like that, and then across here we're just going to go like this for these girders, going all the way across, and do the same at the other side. Okay, so we've got those two things at the side. Now let's do this little torture chamber. I kind of want it up on a different level, but at the same time, I'm not too sure. Okay, let's try this. I don't want it covering that too much. So put one here, and we're going to go up by 3. Like this. Maybe up by 4 actually. Get these up by 4. And then we can have this going round here. So this will be going round the top of this place with the dark oak. You can use the spruce as well, I guess. Now we're going to fill all this in so it'll be over the top of here. So fill all that in. So we'll speed this on. And sorry, it will be over the top of it. It will be at the same height as everything else. So it should just go over the bars like this. And then we've still got that groove. Okay, so I'll speed this up. Okay, so once we've got that, we're going to place these here, and then we can get some of we can actually get some oak, I guess. Get some oak up here, and I'm going to have a staircase that's coming down from here to actually get up into the place. So we'll get this. Can actually put that underneath there, and then yeah, just kind of bring this down until it touches the ground. Okay, so we should have that going down. You can kind of do it however you'd like if you would want, but yeah, at the back here we're going to put 1, 2, 3 here, and these are going to go up by, maybe we'll go up by 5 altogether in the oak, and then we are going to have this going across here, and then we can have our stone 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then we get a slab on top of each one of these, and then we're going to have this coming down like this. 1, 2, 1, 2. Could even bring it down 3, I guess. And then we're going to take these floors out. So these are kind of like public executions, so we can get the trapdoors now. Let's see. So these would obviously open up down, and people would get hung or whatever down there. We need a mechanism of some form. Might be the mechanism something like here. So this would go here, and it goes up onto this, and then goes over the top of this here. We could have it stopping at that point there, and then we could get some more of these going across, and then just this little bit here we're going to have like a little lever. Just have a little lever on the side there. And then of course we're gonna have some like blood splots and stuff like this, definitely on the floor down here. Boom, 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 and then people can get dragged into the tombs from there. I'm kind of wanting some kind of a fire pit. I'm kind of wanting let's see, we need a bench of some form, don't we? Like a bench out here, from here to here. Now it doesn't have to be this size or whatever, but let's go round this, making sure we're going round it by 1, so it'll probably be by this pillar here, like this, and then we can get the stone stairs, and then we'll traipse it like this, going round. And you can do loads of stuff like this. It doesn't have to be exactly like this. Now, underground, what I'm wanting to do, we'll dig all this out, and we can actually put these going down into the earth. So we'll get rid of all that, and we're going to actually dig that dirt out as well, because what I'm going to do, this is kind of like a blood gathering pit. So it go further down, that one would obviously keep it in, and we're going to fill it with the red wool maybe, or any red block of your choice. If you're in survival, it's probably red wool you're best going for. yeah, I'm just going to use the red wool anyway. And then it's kind of, this is where all the blood kind of drains out and stuff. I've never done something like this, but it's actually, it's definitely something different from the usual. So we've got a blood draining pit, and of course we need something like, let's see, our iron bars going across here, because this would be kind of the drain. Just fill all that in, actually. Fill it all in so this kind of drains down there. And then we need a little table. So this is where people would be lying on the table. I kind of want to keep it so it's got kind of holes in it, like this, so the blood would drain through. Pretty morbid. It's pretty morbid this, right? I'll just change the toggle nightfall and all that. Toggle down for, okay, yeah, so let's see, just something like this. So you've got those holes in there. Now across here we'll probably have something like this, so we could turn these into full blocks, and then this would go up by 1 2 3 1 2 3, and this kind of connects onto here, so that it may be like a pulling system where it kind of pulls people apart. Well, it is a torture chamber, you know. This is PG, a PG torture chamber. So there's something like this, and then you could obviously have your string going across. And that would be pulled like that, and maybe we'd have some kind of lever here. So that comes down to there, that connects to there, and you kind of pull this. Maybe. Can I do this? Maybe could have a lever there, like a stretching lever. So that lever goes to there, connects onto that. Could have this connecting down here and across here. Hoo hoo hoo! This is looking fantastic, if I do say so. Okay, now from here, what I'm wanting to do is get something like this, get the oak coming through this wall, and then this comes down. Let's get a cobblestone wall, and then maybe something like, we could just have a dirty block on there, and then this comes down from here, and then we could maybe use our oak, bring that down, and then we could have one of those little cages where, let's see, I just want to see if this will work. Maybe just doing the corner like this, one of these cages. I might actually do it thicker, because where they keep people in cages, I guess. Well, let me just change the time real quick. Time set. I might actually pull it up a bit more. Yeah, so they keep people in those cages that are like hanging baskets. Now, if you want, you can actually put a bottom on it or something. I don't know how it would look, so you'd have to do something like this, and then remove that, just so you can get the half slab underneath. But that is quite big, to be honest. But at the same time, maybe they take them out of that cage, and then they put them onto this torture chamber here, and then we can have stuff like maybe fire pits and stuff. You could have this coming around here, and then down, 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 down. Deep we have our lava, so it gives it kind of that. And then we could just have like cages going all the way up, so people can actually still fall down there, I think. Maybe? No. I don't know. I kind of want little pits like that going all the way through, just kind of randomly placed. Let's get these going up to here, and then kind of like how that curls round. I mean, there's so many different kind of chambers and stuff that you can do, but stuff like this is quite nice. Now for the flooring, you can kind of mess it up a little bit, and make it kind of, you could do something random like this. Say this just completely and utterly random, just like take this out and fill it with cobblestone grass. Let's take it out to here, maybe some under there, maybe some under here as well, definitely by here as you come in, and then we can kind of put the odd bit of grass and then fill the rest in with cobblestone as well. Fill that in there, odd bit there, there, the back, maybe some at the back here. Obviously add our cobwebs in and stuff like that, and then I'm just going to fill the rest in with cobblestone real quickly. Okay, so I've got the grass and the cobblestone about now. What I'm going to do is put like odd bits of grass as well. Not too much in this bit. You can actually put the dead grass and stuff to add in. Just kind of in random spots, like in here. I'm missing some here. I could probably get some in the back here, get away with that stuff. And then just like grass in here. And then like cobwebs where you'd usually find cobwebs in your house and stuff. So maybe some under here. Let's get some hiding and lurking away under there. Some under here and here. Try not to do too many though, because it can make it look a bit messy. Now at the top here, could probably get some in these little bits here. And yeah, let's fill the whole roof in. So I'm going to fill it all in with the stone brick, so just across the whole top. Okay, so now what we can do is nice and dark in here. You can have like little benches at the side, like just little things like this, and things hanging off the wall. Just like that. Now you could get like fences. I'd probably use some spruce fence or something like that. Let's try and find the spruce fence, and we could even get some item frames. I think those might be cool kind of little bits to add in. Cauldrons around the place. We could have just like little fences coming off in different areas, just kind of messing it up. We could have some fencing coming down here and maybe a hanging basket coming down to this point, and then we could have another one of those little basket things. Could have something like this, and then just kind of like a pot, and they'd be like, what the heck is that? Just something completely random. Now on the walls you can obviously mess it up however you'd like, make it look a bit more dingy and dark. So we get all that in and that. Now for the lighting and stuff like that, what I would probably use is the redstone lamps, just to kind of make it look dark. You can obviously use some mossy cobblestone like you have done the jail cells, and even just bits down here where if you want to take them out, like maybe that wall's been ruined and it's got the structural supports coming through as well. So that's kind of like a good idea you could probably use and do. But there's so much you can add to it. I mean, like across the ceiling here as well, if you wanted to do something like this, let's try and find the dead center. So say that we had another thing going down the dead center here. We had this going up to the top, and then this going across here as like support beams, like this. You can actually put them into the wall so it looks a little less funny, and then this going all the way across to the top here as like support beams holding it up. And then I would probably count out 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, and then just put 2 at the sides. 1 2 1 2 1 2 going all the way around. It's just to add a little bit of depth into the build, and then just kind of you can actually add another one and then just an extra one like that. So one either side, then one either side, one. Let's have a look underneath, and then we can always add some more cages underneath here. So you could kind of take this out here and then fill it with the bars. Let's get that filled in there. So obviously if it's underground, you could have even lava at the top there. Might look quite cool. Let's get underneath here. So I'll speed this up a bit quick. Yeah, so I've got those bars at the top now, maybe something like this coming through, and we could have another thing like this, and maybe another cauldron coming from this point. So there's more hanging things, and obviously you can take out structural supports from here and kind of bring these down here. Let's see, like this wall as well. If you wanted to get into that bit, you could have that bit so you can actually get in like that. And obviously because we're underground, we can actually add a little bit of colour in here, I guess, with some magic machines. If they'll even go down. Will that not even fit on? There we go. One there. Just kind of... they won't go anywhere. Oh well. Yeah, let's get these torches on now. So redstone torches. I don't know if you guys can see this. Hopefully you can. Get some little redstone torches and lights on the side here. You can obviously add more levers, more other stuff that might actually make it look quite cool. Stuff on the ceiling as well. You can add stuff along here. So if you wanted this, like, I don't know, like girders coming across here and bits that come out that like stick out like this, like the top part's been broken off, making it look a little bit more. So say at the ceiling like this, have it cracked up. Adding these bits on really will make it look kind of messy, but at the same time it's going to give it that sort of dingy look. Like you could have platforms that come off here, like something like this, and then these support beams, something like that coming down, and then you could have like these traipsing down from here to here. And then for the, in fact not that far, because what you can do is get some slab, and then these are kind of like extra little platforms underneath there. Get that going all the way across here. Probably quite dark in here. Time set. So it's, yeah, just kind of stuff like that, you know. And then across here we can actually have like bars coming down. You want to make it look as apocalyptic as you possibly can. So it's completely random. Obviously you use the cracked stone brick to crack it up. You can have some mossy stone brick. You can even add some cobblestone in there if you want some cobblestone, like here and there. You want some cracks out. And then, I don't know, keep adding to this ceiling. Something like that, you know. And I really do think this looks quite cool. And same for here as well. I'll probably get those cracks out. So if it seems too plain, you can always add more detail. I think with this sort of build you can kind of go a bit wacky with all your stuff. Like this, get some metal bars down here. Imagine this in survival, this would be pretty epic. You can have like these platforms up here. You can have more torture devices that you can kind of think of on the floor. This going up, you can change the woods, you've got this sort of stuff. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. It's a spooky, scary chamber, and hopefully you could actually see that. But let's have a little walk through here. Oh my goodness me. Definitely, probably one of the best chambers I've seen on YouTube so far, but I thought I'd give you guys this. And definitely if you want to make that sort of thing, make sure you check it out. If you want kind of like a hull, So you can get in here, you could actually make something at the back of here like a smuggler's way out, or someone managed to escape, something like that. Take these and the holes in the walls and stuff like that, fill it all in, make it nice and scary. Definitely comment down below, tell me what you think. I mean, at these bits as well, you can kind of add your more details in. You can put more blood on the floor if you want to actually add extra blood, like say if it's a real torture chamber and you've got like severe dragging going all the way across here. So that's kind of come over here. You could have your big blood splots and stuff like that. So this guy's been dragged out here. And then you can add your skeleton skulls and stuff like that. So probably wouldn't do zombies. Let's skull. Yeah, something like that. And then get your skeletons here and there. Just plop them about. Maybe some in the cells. Guys just hanging about there. And then you can even put them on the armor stands as well, if you like. Just something like that, you know. But yeah, there you go guys. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Make sure you slap the heck out of that like button, really do appreciate it, and share it with your friends if your friends will think this looks cool. So catch you in the next video. Peace.